Playing in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, baby. Now, you may be wondering yourselves, what's this Canadian lumberjack think he's doing? Driving around Boston today on this World War II amphibious landing craft? Well, that's a perfectly fair question. You see, a couple of years back, my family and I, we were chopping down a tree, just chopping away, when all of a sudden, this tree starts to fall. Well, somebody behind me starts yelling, "Timber!" I turn around and think to myself, well, this is ridiculous, folks. Who's calling that name? So, luckily, the tree doesn't hit me, but a branch snacks my clothing, bumping down a hill, splash into a river I go. Next thing I know, I am being pulled out of the Charles River, right here in Boston, by somebody on these decks. And this is where I've been ever since that day, just kind of hanging out, working, trying to raise the money for a cab fare back up to Canada to see Moms on a remote case. So that's my deal with it. Enough of here, right? Let's hit the road, we'll see some sights, and tell you guys a little bit about the city. Does sound good? Yeah! Let's do it. Admiral, that was awesome. There we go. Admiral. That was awesome. Thanks. There we go. Alright, I'm going to turn around here, flip a couple switches, push some buttons. Let's see if we can fire up this here tank. There we go. We got one of these, and one of these. Yeah! Ah, there goes $5 in gas. Alright, so let's toss these up here. There we go. Anybody on board know anything about trucks? Engines, mechanics, that sort of thing? Yeah? No? Maybe a little bit? What you guys just heard right there is a 6-cylinder, 98 horsepower Chevy engine roaring to life, pulling behind it 19,000 pounds of steel. So, let me simplify that here for the lay people on board. It's a big truck with a small engine, and we're not going to go very fast. Now, folks, I need to give you guys a bit of a warning, just a little bit of a heads up. You see, we are on a pretty distinctive vehicle here. We're driving a big steel duck around the city of Boston. That being the case, we're going to get some attention. Every so often, we're going to quack. What are we going to do if people quack at us? We're going to quack right back at these silly people. But this is important. We are the day. We're not just going to pull up quacks all over the place. You're like, I'm going to give you a signal. And we're going to make a big, collective team quack. So, if I say, hey there, I want you guys to give a nice big quack to the people around us, alright? Now, I know we got some locals on board. We got one lady here who will pen, which is right there. There we go. And we got some local gardener, right? Alright, don't worry, folks. You're 8 feet up in the air. Nobody's going to recognize you, okay? So let's try quack shot real quick. Let's quack at these folks here on our right. You guys ready? Nice and loud. I say, hey there, you say quack, quack. 3, 2, 1. Hey there! Quack, quack! So, a couple of you guys didn't quack. It's alright. You know who you are. I'm not going to name names. They're really back. In the meantime, folks, let me just get you guys started off here. A little bit of background information about this here city of Boston. See, way back in 1625, the very first guy shows up on the scene, a crazy cat by the name of William Blackstone. So, what's this guy's doing? Well, he's a reverend over in England, but he doesn't really see eye to eye with the Lord's bishops over there, so he says to himself one day, hey, I know about these clowns, I'm going to the New World, and I'm going to see how things are done down there. I like what I see. I'll stick around. Well, turns out, he's the first guy to get it. Puritans. You might have heard of that. Now, the Puritans, they settled over in Charles, right across the river from where we are right now, and they needed one thing above all else: clean water. Why? Beer. See, you can't make beer without water. And for the Puritans, beer was breakfast, beer was lunch, and beer was dinner. You know what I'm talking about, Colorado. You know what's what. Now, Charlestown, where the Puritans settled, is famous for all kinds of fantastic, lovely, and good things. Clean water, not on that list. So Blackstone saw his problem and said to the Puritans, don't even worry about it, guys. Come on over here, we'll get with me, and we'll get along famously. Everyone will live happily ever after. So they did. Sounds too good to be true? Because it was too good to be true. It only took the Puritans 4 years, but they drove Blackstone crazy to the point where he packs his bags, he moves to Rhode Island, and he sells the Puritans his land. That land is now Boston Common. It's 48 acres. It's the oldest public park in the country, and the selling price to the Puritans back in 1634 was $150.